He acted as a political shield, a shock absorber for Dr. Singh. In tense party meetings, Rao would often let Singh face the criticism alone, allowing MPs to vent their anger at the technocrat while the Prime Minister remained above the fray, quietly building consensus behind the scenes. Rao cleverly framed the reforms as a continuation of Rajiv Gandhi's vision, which helped to placate some of the dissenters within the party. He engaged with opposition leaders, neutralized critics, and gave his finance minister the political cover to light the fuse on an economic revolution. As Manmohan Singh later said, "Without his support, I could do nothing." On July 24, 1991, Dr. Manmohan Singh rose in Parliament to deliver what would become the most important budget speech in India's history. He began by acknowledging the depth of the crisis, stating the country was at the edge of a precipice with foreign reserves for a mere fortnight. But this was not a speech of despair. It was a call to action. He declared that over-centralization and excessive bureaucratization have proved to be counterproductive. He argued that the time had come to expose Indian industry to competition from abroad, and in a now famous line, he quoted Victor Hugo, "No power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come." The budget laid out a radical new blueprint for the Indian economy, centered on three pillars: liberalization, privatization, and globalization, LPG. First, liberalization. The hated license Raj was dismantled. Industrial licensing was abolished for all but 18 strategic sectors, such as defense, atomic energy, and hazardous chemicals. Businesses were finally free to produce and expand based on market demand, not bureaucratic whim. Second, privatization. The state's monopoly was broken. The number of industries reserved for the public sector was slashed from 17 to just 8, and later to 3. The government began a process of disinvestment, selling shares in inefficient public sector undertakings, PSUs, to encourage private participation and accountability. And third, globalization. India opened its doors to the world. The rupee was devalued by nearly 20% to make exports competitive. Cripplingly high import tariffs, some over 300%, were slashed. And most importantly, foreign direct investment was not just allowed, but welcomed. The limit for foreign equity was raised from 40% to 51% in high-priority industries, signaling that India was open for business.